Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Star campaigners of various political parties crisscrossing states to woo voters ahead of assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government provided 4 crore pucca houses to poor people in the country. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh directs Defence Ministry to release third instalment of OROP payment before Diwali. Ethics Committee of Lok Sabha to adopt a draft report on cash for query allegation against TMC MP Mahua Moitra today. Delhi government defers implementation of odd-even scheme till Supreme Court reviews its effectiveness. 5th India-US 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue to be held in New Delhi tomorrow. Curtains to come down on 37 national games in Goa today. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, match between New Zealand and Sri Lanka underway in Bengaluru. Star campaigners of various political parties are crisscrossing states to woo voters ahead of assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana. In Madhya Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is holding public meetings in the state for the third consecutive day today. He addressed rallies at Satna and Chhatarpur this afternoon. Mr. Modi said that the government has provided over 4 crore pucca houses to poor people in the country.
भाजपा सरकार ने देश के गरीब के इस सपने को पूरा करने के लिए दिन रात एक कर दिया है। बीते 10 वर्षों में 4 करोड़ से अधिक गरीब परिवारों को हमने पक्का घर दिया है। 4 करोड़ बहुत बड़ा आंकड़ा होता है। कई देशों की तो इतनी आबादी नहीं होती है जितने हमने घर बना दिए हैं।
The Prime Minister said government is working on an ambitious Ramayan Circuit project which includes Chitrakoot. He said Ramayan Circuit project will boost tourism and overall development of this region. The Prime Minister said during the Congress rule, 10 crore fake beneficiaries were availing the benefits of several government schemes, but his government stopped the scam by depositing money directly into the accounts of the beneficiaries. He said through this, the government saved the public money of around 3 lakh crore rupees. From Congress, senior party leaders including Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are campaigning in the state today. Speaking at an election rally in Ashok Nagar, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of alleged unemployment in the country.
इन युवाओं को रोजगार क्यों नहीं मिल रहा? जहां भी मैं गया, किसी भी युवा से मैं पूछता, भाई क्या कर रहे हो? काम नहीं है, बेरोजगार हूं। तो मेरे दिल में दिमाग में यह सवाल उठा कि इतने लोग बेरोजगार क्यों हैं? इसका कारण क्या है?
Addressing a gathering in Chitrakoot, party leader Ms. Priyanka Gandhi said her party waived off loans of farmers in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, and in Madhya Pradesh as well. They will waive off the loans of farmers if they come to power. The voting for the 230-member Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly will be held in a single phase on the 17th of this month. In Chhattisgarh, senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed a public meeting in Jashpur district today. Mr. Shah said that the Congress government was delaying the construction of Ram Temple in Ayodhya for the last 70 years.
कांग्रेस सरकार 70 साल से राम जन्मभूमि को अटका रही थी, भटका रही थी, लटका रही। नरेंद्र मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री बने, उन्होंने राम मंदिर का भूमि पूजन भी किया और 22 जनवरी 2024 को राम जन्मभूमि का प्राण प्रतिष्ठा भी करने वाले।
Mr. Shah chaired a BJP meeting at the state party headquarters in Raipur last night and discussed strategy for the second phase of assembly elections. Congress National President Mallikarjun Kharge is also holding public meetings in the state today. The assembly elections in the state have been held in 2 phases. In the second phase, 70 constituencies of a total of 90 constituencies will go to polls on the 17th of this month. Earlier, voting for the first phase was held in Chhattisgarh on Tuesday for 20 assembly seats, along with polling in Mizoram for elections to the 40-member state assembly. In Rajasthan, today is the last date for the withdrawal of candidature. Polling for all 200 assembly constituencies will be held on the 25th of this month. Our correspondent reports that BJP, Congress and other parties have intensified the election campaign.
Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address a public meeting in Udaipur this evening. Through this meeting, the Prime Minister and the BJP will try to woo the voters not only of Mewar but also of the Wagad region. This is the first visit of the Prime Minister to Rajasthan after the announcement of election in the state. On the other hand, senior Congress leader and Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot is conducting election rallies in support of party candidates in Bamanwas and Neem Kathana assembly constituencies. Rashtriya Loktantrik Party Chief Hanuman Beniwal is scheduled to address election rallies in western part, while AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi is visiting Savai Madhopur for the election campaign. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Telangana, tomorrow is the last day for filing of nominations for assembly elections. 119-member state legislative assembly will go to polls on the 30th of this month. Prominent leaders who filed their papers today include BRS President and Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao from Gajwel and Kamareddy constituencies, BJP candidate from Tungaturthi K. Ramachandra Aya and CLP leader Bhatti Vikramarka from Madira constituency. Counting of votes in all 5 states will be taken up on the 3rd of December. President Draupadi Murmu has said that Uttarakhand is progressing rapidly by developing its infrastructure. President Murmu was speaking at an event in Dehradun to mark the celebrations of his 23rd Foundation Day of Uttarakhand today. Referring to the Uttarakhand Global Investors Summit, which is scheduled to be held in Dehradun in December, President Murmu said the summit will provide employment opportunities to the youth of the state.
पिछले सप्ताह तक ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर समिट के तैयारियों के लिए आयोजित रोड शो में 21,500 करोड़ से अधिक के समझौता ज्ञापनों पर हस्ताक्षर किए जा चुका है और इस राशि में निरंतर बढ़ोतरी हो रही है। निवेशकों में उत्तराखंड के प्रति बढ़ते उत्साह को कार्य रूप देने के लिए प्रयास किए जा रहा है। इन प्रयासों से उत्तराखंड के युवाओं के लिए रोजगार के अवसर बढ़ेंगे।
Appreciating the efforts been made by the Uttarakhand government, the President said that its initiative to assess the gross environmental product along with the gross domestic product of the state is commendable. On the occasion, the President honoured 4 people with Uttarakhand Gaurav Samman for the outstanding contributions in various fields. Various programs have been held in different parts of the state to mark the day. It was on this day in 2000 Uttarakhand was formed after it was carved out from Uttar Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended best wishes to the people of Uttarakhand on its Foundation Day. In a social media post, Mr. Modi said that Dev Bhumi Uttarakhand has made an invaluable contribution to the richness of Indian culture and tradition. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has directed the Ministry of Defence to release the 3rd installment of One Rank One Pension OROP. The decision will benefit the defence pensioners drawing pension through Sparsh system before Diwali. In a social media post, Mr. Singh said the banks and other agencies have also been directed to do the same for all defence pensioners. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Ethics Committee of the Lok Sabha will adopt a draft report on the cash for query allegation against Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra today. A meeting will be held in the Parliament House in New Delhi under the chairmanship of BJP MP Vinod Kumar Sonkar in this regard. TMC MP Mahua Moitra had appeared before the Lok Sabha Ethics Committee in the alleged cash for query scam on the 2nd of this month. BJP MP Nishikant Dubey had alleged that TMC MP had taken bribes to ask questions in Parliament on behalf of the businessman to target the Adani Group and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. However, Mahua Moitra had refuted the allegation. The Delhi government has deferred the implementation of the odd-even car rationing scheme till the time the Supreme Court reviews its effectiveness in curbing air pollution and issues an order in this regard. Amid worsening air quality in the national capital, the city government had earlier announced that this scheme will be implemented between 13th to the 20th of this month. Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai said that the government has 2 studies related to odd-even, which will be presented during the upcoming Supreme Court hearing. He also said that the government will ban entry of non-Delhi registered commercial cabs booked through Ola, Uber, other taxi aggregator apps in the national capital. He said only cabs registered in Delhi will be allowed to ply in the national capital. All schools in Delhi have been closed for an early winter break from today till the 18th of this month as the national capital remains blanketed with thick layer of smog. Uproarious scenes were witnessed in both the houses of Bihar State Legislature today over the demand of resignation of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar on his controversial statement against women. Following the chaotic scene, the proceedings of the Legislative Assembly were adjourned till 2 p.m. and the proceedings of the Upper House were adjourned till 1 p.m. In Jammu and Kashmir, one terrorist affiliated with banned terror outfit TRF, the Resistance Front, has been neutralized by a joint team of security forces in an encounter at Katho Halan area in Shopian district. Incriminating materials including arms and ammunition were recovered from the encounter site. The searches were going on when reports last came in. The 5th India-US 2+2 Ministerial Dialogue will be held in New Delhi tomorrow. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will welcome the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin III for the dialogue. The 2+2 will enable a high-level review of progress being made in cross-cutting aspects of defense and security cooperation, technology value chain collaborations, and people-to-people ties. The External Affairs Ministry said in a statement that the ministers will take the opportunity to take forward the futuristic roadmap for India-US partnership as envisioned by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden in the discussions in June and September this year. Both sides will also take stock of contemporary regional issues and exchange views about shared priorities for augmenting cooperation in multilateral platforms and through frameworks such as Quad. Raksha Mantri and External Affairs Minister are also scheduled to have bilateral meetings with the US counterparts. This will mark a continuity of ministerial dialogue and reaffirm the India-US comprehensive global strategic partnership. With the advent of the northeast monsoon and due to an upper air circulation prevailing near Kanyakumari, there has been intermittent heavy showers in many districts of Tamil Nadu. Schools have been closed as a preventive measure in many districts. Hill train service to Ooty has been halted. Regional Met Department has predicted more rains for the next 24 hours. Jal Diwali was celebrated in Chennai and Coimbatore today. The ambitious initiative Women for Water and Water for Women campaign was held at Chembarambakkam drinking water treatment plant today. Women from various self-help groups visited the water treatment plant and had a hands-on experience to understand the process involved in purifying and distributing drinking water effectively. With a resolve to water conservation, the women were given live demonstrations on the working of the plant. The 37th National Games 2023 will conclude in Goa today. The closing ceremony will be held at the Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Indoor Stadium in Panaji. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Indian Olympic Association President P.T. Usha among the dignitaries who will attend the ceremony. The National Games began in Goa on the 25th of last month. Maharashtra continued to dominate medals tally with 220 medals, including 75 gold so far. In ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, the match between New Zealand and Sri Lanka is underway in Bengaluru. Put into bat, Sri Lanka was 7 for 1 in 2.1 overs when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Star campaigners of various political parties crisscrossing states to woo voters ahead of assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says government provided 4 crore pucca houses to poor people in the country. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh directs Defence Ministry to release third instalment of OROP payment before Diwali. Ethics Committee of Lok Sabha to adopt a draft report on cash for query allegation against TMC MP Mahua Moitra today. Delhi government defers implementation of odd even scheme till Supreme Court reviews its effectiveness. Curtains to come down on the 37 National Games in Goa today. And in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup match between New Zealand and Sri Lanka underway in Bengaluru. And with that, we end the midday news.
नमस्कार।